I gotta tell you guys, a year ago this didn't exist. None of this fucking existed. Clash didn't exist, nothing. December, I said, hey, I have some money for my friends, I want to throw a show. Clash happened 100 days later, and it became this fucking thing that turned into, I mean, I look at this, and this is something special. This is something different. Too long have we been underserved as athletes in the community, in Strongman. Guys that have been around and come up, you realize that we've been undervalued, underpaid, underappreciated by all federations, all people, everything. That shit is over. We are changing it ourselves. And I need every single one of you to do it. There is no question that you guys are the tip of the spear to changing the sport right now. You are the elite. And you may not be the elite strength, everyone, but you are the elite for stepping up into this arena. You are putting yourself out there. You are helping create a show, a whole fucking thing that everybody can aspire to. You are the ones that they're looking up to now. So I need you to come out tomorrow. I need you to fucking perform. I need you to talk. I need you to let your personality out. Because without you, none of this works. Nothing works. Everyone's watching this. This is it. This is the first. Clash, we made history with Clash. We did. But right now, we're all leaving our fucking legacy. This is the beginning of our legacy as 105 athletes. As this organization, everything we're doing right now starts tomorrow. So I want you to know that I appreciate every single one of you. If there's anything we can do, we're doing it for you. And I can't tell you how much of a badass all of you are. And I want to thank Tommy, I want to thank Dawn and Nancy, TJ. This wouldn't happen without the support of everyone involved, but most importantly, without you. Without you showing up, without you saying, I'm fucking tired. I'm stepping up. I'm getting my place at the table. I'm earning my shit. No one's giving it to me, so we're taking it. A silver medalist, America's Strongest Man.
You already said that, didn't you?
No, I said,
yes.
Yeah. You are a silver medalist for World's Strongest Man.
Yes.
And you are you have a bronze too.
Bronze, yeah.
America's Strongest Man.
Yeah, that's right.
Boom, come on, do I know my Cambi?
Yeah.
Of course, winning the class as a coach was my big first pro win. Most money on the line for a 105 kilo contest. Of course, the first time a 105 kilo contest was televised nationally, so that was really exciting. But I already earned my qualification through winning the contest. So my big goal here is to do something that I always wanted to do, was break the world record for the log press, something that hasn't been broken over 6 years. And I think it would be a huge accomplishment. The log is kind of the staple of strongman.
You're already sweating through that hoodie, bro.
What?
You're already sweating through that hoodie.
So this morning I weighed in around 241, took a flight over, and I was able to float a few pounds. So right now I'm sitting at 238. So looking to kind of sweat out the rest of the weight the next kind of 5 or 6 hours or so.
There's a couple.
So this is the tough thing about when you're cutting weight in your supermarket. You just don't know where to go first, right? So you gotta go here, there. Dog food.
I normally start on the end.
Everything looks good, right?
Wait, which way are you going? That way?
Right.
Why don't we start on one end and go to the other? I'm gonna get all this fruit and not eat it.
Probably.
Yeah. I should do my refeed with just cheesecake. Were you like that when you were like earlier in your career, when you would cut weight and you'd go shopping and you'd be like buying all this stuff that you never touched?
Behind, just like I'll buy like a pizza. One is like great to eat a pizza.
I've seen you do that.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow, dog. I'm going back to my old ways, man. Because, fun fact, I was eating 2 pizzas and some breadsticks when I was winning. When I stopped doing that, I stopped winning. That's why I didn't want to ASM. And I bombed out a Clash.
That's why you didn't win ASM?
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't win ASM.
I have other theories.
I did not do hot last year.
Clash, it was the first contest without being away from like a training partner.
Let me have my move.
Okay, fine. Eat your pizzas.
Yeah, the training going in Clash wasn't the greatest. I think there was a lot of factors that went into that, which was because we had just got out of the military, just moved. It was winter. Like, new environment, change of life, complete change of lifestyle.
And then I get the sugars. So where is the gummy worms? The gummy worms. That's the key, right in between the log sets. This could be the trolleys.
Really want to push the glycemic or the glycogen to the max. So I get, of course, wrap up on donuts. Of course, I get a lot of candy. I like a lot of the sugar treats. So
Donuts? More stuff I won't add.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Or like shovel it down before I go to bed. It's like, I'm not miserable yet. Pre-packaged Jello shots?
Saw that.
Bro, why are we competing? Cool. So,
3 pounds to go.
yeah, so, I don't know. I always get really nervous and end up doing another bath anyway. Like one before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just chill for a while and then do a bath before I go to bed, I should probably be alright. Right? I don't know. So this is my new thing, is this sweet sweat. I was actually really skeptical until I used it a couple times because I was like, how is Vaseline going to help you sweat more? And then I put it on to work out and walk a couple times, and I sweated it so much. And so now I add it to my hot baths. Because that first bath I did, I did this in the sauna suit in the tub, and I dropped 5 pounds in like 25 minutes. And that's really good. I've never done that much before in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
Hello, Tommy. Oh, man. Jesse. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Nick.
There was one guy who got here yesterday.
Guys, laying in bed sweating. I was trying to go to bed.
Yeah, this is way too easy today. It's here.
Do man, in the back.
It's all right.
Good.
I haven't loaded it with anything. Is it 440 or what?
I'm ready.
Yeah. 440. Nice 440.
Get the chair, man.
Who knows what that
Sit on the floor, you broke a back.
And it was Jackson.
Been able to do anything.
No, like
So it's not-
Wednesday, I went to this new chiropractor and had X-rays done. He was like, "Well, that's way out of place." It's like he like, bam, just straight up body slammed me, and he got it back in, but it's really still pretty tender. I think I'm gonna be good to go.
For the 3 weeks leading up to weigh-ins, I mean, I didn't train. I didn't train at all. It felt like every time I took a breath, I had a knife in my back. And the deeper I took a breath, the more the knife was twisted. So prior to that, I was thinking, man, if I could just clean the log and complete the first event, at least I wouldn't have done it for nothing.
I sweated out like 8 pounds in my sleep last night. I was like,
Oh, it's 31. What's up? I saw you yesterday. I was trying to yell at you.
This is how you know it's a professional level. People can wear clothes and weigh in still. They know. I've heard a couple things about like, oh, there's only 10 people. I don't want much more. I don't want 30 people that can't fucking compete with the best. I only want the best. That's it. And by the best, I'm talking mentally and physically. Because if you come to this fucking arena, that's a big mental thing. There's a lot of guys out there hiding, which I encourage you to not hide. It's okay to put yourself out there. You'll get better.
Here, Tom. Hurry up.
I'm not flexing next to you. I was making a joke.
You don't want to flex next to him?
No, I don't.
Jesse, I'd say take that sweater off, but it's built in. So why aren't you good at stones, Jacob?
Probably because I don't do them enough.
Or
He has diabetes.
Called out at work. I was like, "Hey, I got diabetes. I can't come in today." My super was like, "Yeah, dude, whatever you need." Like he doesn't understand it at all. So he's like, "Hey, whatever you."
We don't want to catch it either.
You know, we're taking care of these athletes, and it's not just a show where you come and pay and you get nothing out of it. So not only do they get their spot at Clash, they get paid. You know, we're paying athletes. We're changing how that's done. We are not a pay-to-play sport anymore. We are paying athletes. They are going to be professional athletes if I have anything to say about it. I just want to take a quick minute to shout out the Roof Company here in Waco. Made this happen. Death Before Dishonor. They sponsor us with shirts and artwork. You know, of course, you have Cerberus, strength lead, and man, we got banks, we got all these banners here that we'll have to pan to, but I tell you, there's too many to list. I can't remember it all, but I'm not that bright to begin with, so that's all right.
What will we eat for dinner?
I'm probably gonna go to IHOP or something.
You eat IHOP for breakfast?
No, I ended up eating breakfast here.
Can't beat free
I had the
Waffles.
Mexican restaurant for lunch, and I just almost didn't make it back to the hotel. I legitimately, like,
That's why I don't eat
I was
stuff like
like,
that when I'm competing.
Yeah.
and I made it to the lobby. Yeah, got that one, didn't you? I just eat my normal diet. I eat whatever the fuck I want to.
Yep.
I'm not gonna deviate now and eat clean, surprise my body. It's like, we haven't had Taco Bell in a while. We're gonna act a fool. Let's turn all this over. Tyler Young, I'm a strongman competitor out of Kentucky. Try to break the log world record with my boy Nick Cambi. I have a couple athletes competing there. Congdon has a very, very good shot, I think, of winning the whole show. But it's kind of later in the prep. You kind of get beat up and banged up, specifically with his back. So hopefully we can keep him together and he can, show out for us.
It'll be good. Nothing ibuprofen can't fix.
I cannot clean a barbell. I've had multiple bicep surgeries and they just don't move right.
Both biceps?
I tore this one in 2017. I had surgery on this one 3 weeks before Clash.
I feel like that first day or whatever before I'm getting ready to go out, like I don't know, I'm listening to something, and I don't have a specific thing that I listen to, and I'm just like in my room, just pacing, giving myself like this super aggressive pep talk. And like, I don't know, like there's been times when I've done it and I just be like I just black out.
What you hear about moms lifting cars and that sort of stuff with their kids or whatever, those kind of stories, or their adrenaline's so high that they do these superhuman feats of strength. Well, if you're able to harness at least like a portion of that through your own stimulus of whatever you're thinking about, get into that kind of mode. I used to think really negative things to try and spark that rage or whatever it is. And now a slap on the back just gets me pumped up in a positive way, like a little bit of sting on the back. And so if my buddy and coach slaps me on the back and I don't want to let him down, and more than anything, I don't want to let myself down for putting so much into this, I can't go into it with an attitude of being scared.
Justin Lloyd's a very strong presser, but I know dumbbell has been something that he's been working on very hard, so I'm very excited to see what kind of moves he can make. Viper, he went with the Viper. It's a very, very fast way to press it. It saves a little bit of energy. We'll see if he goes with the Continental Clean. Smart. Use that belt like a man. He has his family here cheering him on. They flew all the way from Georgia. He's going for the dumbbell. 180 pounds. This is nothing to sneeze at here. Let's see if he uses his legs at all. Got the down command. Got one rep. Justin, he gets that a little better. Oh, Jake finishes it. Oh, yeah. That's heartbreaking right there. Very heartbreaking. Got time for one more rep here. Big rep.
I did too. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. I mean, what the fuck?
Hell yeah. Comp day, baby. Let's go!
I've seen your strategy, okay? What? Your techniques out there, and I don't know.
I'm not good at the moving events.
Well, you're not good at the present events.
Hey, we're tied. Basically tied.
But that's not saying much, because I'm not good at dumbbell.
Yeah, well.
So,
Neither am I.
Is that a lifetime PR?
speed? What?
183.
What?
Was that dumbbell a PR?
I don't know how much it was.
183.
Bullshit.
No, it was heavier than that.
Bullshit.
That's what they just said.
They are liars.
They said they waited.
They are liars.
190.
They waited like this.
183.
Oh,
They said they waited because
I thought you cleaned it, didn't you?
No, I couldn't talk. I didn't want to fuck around.
We're doing heel plumbers, that's right.
Yeah.
I get to the dumbbell. I was like, yes, my favorite. And I'm like, it gets to my shoulder. I'm like, fuck, this is heavy.
Dude, I was like, yeah, I'm here, I'm good. I'm like 4 reps. Here we go. And then the first one, what the fuck is this?
And when I saw you do that, I was like, fuck.
This doesn't make any sense, man.
That bitch just went from 180 to 210.
I think they put some weight in it, man.
Tommy's like, all right, it's 175. Let's add 10s. It'll be 180. We're good.
So what we just witnessed was a press medley that was very brutal. You saw them guys struggle a little bit with the dumbbell. Why do you think that was?
I think it just surprised them touching the globe dumbbell so late in the medley. I think that's what kind of snuck up on them. You can tell the people that train with a cylinder dumbbell and the people that train with a bar toe.
And just a heads up, what we did is we separated the athletes. So the guys that tied on the reps for the dumbbell, we took their split time from the second implement to separate them.
Cambi does work with the Big Brothers program.
Up next, we're going to have Bob and Justin Lloyd. And Justin takes off like a bat out of hell. He's running with 800 pounds. I would call that a sprint. Finish it onto the farmers. Again, he's running. Hopefully, he almost had a stumble there, but he recovered very well. Great time for Justin Lloyd. Bob's moving very well, too. See, that's the beauty of this. You know, he was chasing Justin. I think that made him move a little faster, honestly.
Hey, talk about a smoke show, Justin.
Justin Lloyd with a blistering time of 17.1 seconds.
Everything is like puke.
Let's go.
Would you say? Oh, I was doing my stand Efferton walks.
Oh, I thought
so like
oh my God, stand Efferton walks. It's called walking.
Stand Efferton walking.
No.
He's held my wiener before.
Stand Efferton held your wiener?
Yeah, he held my wiener. Wiener dog.
Like your penis?
Wiener dog.
Oh, you fucking wiener jokes. I got real concerned.
I brought her to the seminar, and then he's like, "Hey, does anybody want to take a picture?" He's like, "Can we take a picture with my dog?"
Wait, is that where you learned how to walk?
No.
You didn't know how to walk before you got stand Efferton?
But you do your 10-minute stand Efferton walks to digest. How did Jesse do on the wheel climbers?
Third.
Justin was pretty close. Justin won. I predicted
17.1.
Wow, I predicted Jesse on that because he's a really good yoker. But maybe the farmers was.
No, I mean it was great. It's just Michael and Justin were just like they're literally running. I thought Justin almost tripped at one point.
Yeah,
I thought he was going down.
What?
He almost tripped.
Oh, really?
Justin, but he recovered still, and he still won. I was like, holy shit. They are tied for first, 8 to 16 total. Three-way tie. They all got 16 points. Because they did reverse order from the first event. Jesse took first, Mike second, Justin third. And Justin took first, Mike second, Jesse third.
I don't know who I made the joke to, but I was like, we gotta have PT timing out here, like the track and field, lasers or whatever.
Connected to the left side of the yoke.
As soon as
the
left side crosses, there's no discrepancy between when it crossed the line and when it didn't. Absolutely. But that's too over the top strong, man. The Olympics can have that. We can't have PT timing out here.
But yeah, I like to say that I'm probably one of the best yoke runners in the 105s. I mean, Waco wasn't the heaviest yoke, but I ran pretty fast with it. So the fact that Justin beat me, man.
There's Josie back.
Extra large neck, lots of time, so there's $30 each.
Probably hoping for
Just pull as many as you can, that way you simplify things. Can't bounce the reps, but get real tight in the position and stay tight at the bottom like you're doing a touch and go. Just hold that pause a little bit longer and then send it. That way you keep everything primed and ready to roll. All your breaths at the top. Yep, that's what I was about to say.
Let's go. Next up is Tyler Brooks.
Fucking seeing stars.
It's on your forward, isn't it?
Huh?
Actually, it's on your forward, isn't it? Good work.
Fuck, I'm seeing stars on the third, that second one.
I was seeing stars on the first one. I was like, what the fuck? This isn't that heavy.
You're like, man, I need to check my blood sugar.
The bar sticker has no give into it, so when you break the slack, you're pretty much breaking no slack, and it starts out in front of you. So if you're like me and like to hitch,
And he's gonna give it home,
it gets
deadlift.
tough. It's hard to get around the knees.
Very good for Tyler.
Yeah, other than that, it's just a grinder for a deadlift.
That rep was very important for him. You don't want to zero in the vent. Oh, very good. Oh, he went for the hitch a little early. He recovered. That was pretty amazing. He needs to fight, get his hips through. Got it. 2 reps.
How you saved that, dude? That was insane.
That's what trying harder looks like, Jacob. Oh my God.
I
need five. That's what you have to have.
Next up, we got Michael Congdon.
Let's go, Mike! You gotta want it, baby. Let's go!
The slice. Let's get it, boy.
Beat up on
Three with a little bit of hitch. Definitely needs his 4th. Very important. If he gets 4, he can top 3 in this event. 4 reps. That's performing when you need to perform right there. Going for rep number 5. Up over the knees. Now he goes for the hitch. Got it. 5 reps. Putting the pressure on Justin now. You know, you're seeing them fail at the knee a lot. That's the thing with this axle. You're pulling that weight the entire time.
Next up, we got Justin Lloyd.
Back out 30.
You good? You rib?
Yeah, going in between every single event, like trying to catch my breath. The worst of it was after the deadlift because I hadn't pulled in a month. So then I got 5 reps, which was huge. I really needed those points. And I hitched it on the 5th rep, and I had to get a more rounded upper back. It felt like a zipper went up my spine, like, and it hurt a lot.
I knew it.
Go face down.
Not crazy. Oh, yes. Yes. That was good, though. Woohoo! Yes. Good to go.
Twist and turn.
Oh, yeah.
A little better.
I'll fix. Nice.
You still some of your baby powder and all the way. Huh? You still some of your baby powder.
What's that? Good? Yeah, I feel good.
No pains or aches or nothing?
There will be later, but right now everything's good. Well,
Can you fix his pancreas?
Oh my God! Why are you always nearby?
Maybe you should release that. I'm really having a good time.
I know you are.
Right here, we have Justin and Bob tied for 1st. Michael took 2nd. We have Jesse and Jacob tied for 3rd. and Tyler and Ricky tied for 4th, and then 2 zeros. So we're going to split some points definitely here.
Great work. Good job, Jake. Thanks, man. Good job. Bro, I was exhausted. I saw stars on the first one. Like, this shouldn't happen.
I should have been 650. We only do 3 reps.
Justin and Jesse both time with people helps you.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, I beat Jesse by he had 3.
He tied with me, so me and him sure.
And no one got 4. Did anyone get 4?
No one got 4.
Fuck! Yeah, you're in a good spot. Okay. So am I now.
What?
I'm in a good spot now, too.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Your first 3 reps looked like the bar was empty. That was insane. That was impressive.
My glute was.
Yeah, and you tried to pull all back.
Yeah.
The last ones.
Between the 3rd and the 4th rep, there was a very big difference.
I've got some sort of sciatica problem.
After your 4th one, I looked at him. I said, he's gonna pull 8, and that'll be it.
I thought I had 8.
So did we.
Sorry to disappoint you.
But so disappointed. He's like, man, I thought I had 4. I said, if you'd have tried a little harder, you could have. And then Tyler Pruitt came off, and I was like, that's what trying harder looks like.
You never told me it was my event when I walked out, though.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry you weren't listening.
I knew once I got past my knees, I was like, when Rob Kearney hits the fuck out of this, I'm just straight
Poundstone hit.
I was like sitting there. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna re-brace.
Is his ass touching the ground?
I'm pretty sure your locker was like, oh yeah, I was like,
You're like 3 inches down from the back.
Hey, can we all just skip the sandbags, go straight to stone, and just say that never happened?
I'd be okay with that. I kind of feel like I need the sandbags to warm up for this. After this deadlift.
Justin with the shoulder technique. A little bit slower though. If he finishes all 5, that's going to be a big thing. Moving good. Justin serving that energy by shouldering a little bit. It does take a little more time. Lost his bounce a little bit. Good load for Justin onto the final bag. This is very important for both of them. Bob needs this lift to keep himself in contention here. Good load for Bob. He's very excited. Justin needs this too. Justin got all 5 too. Very, very, very close. Very good stuff. There is some point shifting going on here. This is.
Is that okay?
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Great work, man.
I don't know what the hell happened.
That's awesome. I mean, that's what.
Well, Lloyd pushed me because I knew I had to go against him.
It's okay. It's okay.
And I was going to shoulder him.
Come over here early.
Oh, really?
I put this khaki on. You can't get near me.
Are you going to stone?
I put all my gloves and shit in the bag.
Fuck.
How many are you going to get?
Well, I thought I was going to get 4 with the dumbbells, and that didn't work out. I should hit 4.
Jesse definitely left the door open. There's only 8 guys.
Well, he didn't finish that one. I'm ahead of him now, right? Am I in top 3?
I'll tell you that.
Make what?
You guys are not making it easy on one another.
No, somebody fucking chill out. I chilled out on that one. Someone.
I chilled out on everything.
Someone take one for the team. Dude, when I saw you ahead of me, I was like, man, I'm sucking.
I was like, oh my god, I'm ahead of Justin. And I was like, let's go faster.
I'm gonna have to take 2 weeks straight rehab after this. My back.
Hey, no, it's not. It's not right now. It can be fixed after the show.
Right.
So, get out there and you load that motherfucking stone.
I will.
All right?
For a few or more.
But you get to go last.
Very exciting. This is shaped up to be pretty much a 4-horse race for the top 3. Going into the last event, the Atlas Stone, Michael Congdon leads with 32 points. Justin Loy in second with 30.5, point and a half behind. Bob Schwantz, 28.5. So he is right there. He is 2 points behind Justin for second place. Remember, top 3 get the money and a Clash invite. So what we have here is literally a fight, a dog fight at the very end for the top 3 spots in the money. It's pretty exciting. I mean, you can't ask for more. These guys are not making it easy on each other. They're not really running away with it. Every event, they're shifting up and down, fighting tooth and nail. I think we're going to see the same thing here with the Atlas Stone. Guys are pacing around. If you've ever competed or been around guys like this, they get into the zone. They get into the zone and they are ready.
Bob is pumped. Bob is pumped. His family's there for him. He just set the tone right now. I love it. He's pacing like a caged tiger. Mike the Slice, that's his nickname, Mike the Slice. He goes with the pick, very easy pick. Very easy load. He's gonna want to follow through. He doesn't want to do that again. 2 reps. Remember, Bob set the standard with 5. Now Bob's over there cheering them on as well. That's what I love about this sport. 3 for Mike. He is tied with Tyler now. Oh, fighting for that. Something gave out, it looks a little bit. Seems to be okay. He just kind of fell back. That's all right. It happens. This sport is not. It's reckless, I'm not going to lie. Going for that 4th rep here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was just hoping to catch my breath, and then when it finally came down to the stones, I mean, I went in the back room and I was just crying. I'm not gonna lie.
Give it up for him. Battling all day. The top 4, actually top 5, it turned out we're just fights a dog fight. So coming in 2nd place, don't call it a comeback. You've been here for years. Bob Schwantz. When I say don't call it a comeback, this guy, when I got into the sport, he was a dominating force. So it's really a pleasure to see him come back at the level he is and be able to perform, punch his ticket, and be among the best, and beat some really talented people. Give it up for Bob. Also, $1,500 goes to 2nd place. All right, and your first ever Clash at the Corral champion, punching his ticket to Clash on the Coast, earning $3,000 and proving himself to be an elite 105 athlete, Michael the Slice Congdon. All these athletes. The performances, the effort, the mental fortitude.
We're going to get started here with the first lift of 373 pounds. This is the opener. They will jump to 400 pounds, and then the mythical world record after that. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Tyler Young for the first attempt.
All right, so we concluded the max log attempt, kind of had some wardrobe malfunctions, if you will. On the first clean of 375, kind of caught my beard and, pulled it down. It was really difficult for me to get my head in position, caused me to, miss the first press. Had I had any presence of mind or, even maturity at, going for record breaker attempts, I would have just walked away with it, walked away from it, came back to 400. But, stubborn, frustrated in the moment, recleaned it, sent it again, mistimed it again. Just, really hard to check it moving into that 400-pound attempt. Lessons learned. The only if that matters is, if I would have been stronger, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stand up and give this man an ovation. He's coming out there at a 400.6-pound log press, en route to the world record, the one and the only Nicholas Cambi.
Let the record play and get your head knocking.
Hey, he's past that. He's going to go for the world record, man.
400 is a number that's always eluded me, so it's something I want to go for. I think it was appropriate jump leading up to, and I still like to kind of feel something heavy prior to that next jump. So I probably caused this myself by I was asking the DJ to put on my music, and he sped up the music, so I sped up my approach to the log. So I rushed the clean. I think I rushed the press, and the split wasn't to par. But I felt very strong in that movement, and I knew that if what I did wrong that first time, and if I cleaned it up, I could go up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment. We have the log loaded at 412 pounds. Nicholas Cambi is about ready. He's going to come out here and attempt a world record log press on the log class. He wants to own the infinity gauntlet of world records. Hey, everybody, get up and give it up for Nick Cambi. Here he goes. Give it up for him. Let's go, Nick. Get a world record for Nicholas Cambi! Give it up for this man. This one's it. Give it up for him. Give it up for this man.